Today, we're taking you to Oman. Oman is one of the oldest countries in the Arabian Peninsula. It has a long history of trading spices, incense, and frankincense with India, Africa, and even China. Oman is known for its clean cities, peaceful culture, and stunning natural landscapes, mountains, beaches, and desert, all within just a few hours.
In this guide, we're narrowing it down to our top 5 budget-friendly spots that give you the real Omani experience without the expensive price tag. Think stunning nature, cultural gems, and unforgettable views. Let's dive in.
Welcome to Muscat, the vibrant capital of Oman, a city where the past and present meet in the most stunning way. Stroll along the Mutra Corniche and you'll see fishermen at work, colorful boats bobbing in the harbor, and the magnificent Al-Jalali and Al-Mirani forts standing guard over the city. Step inside the Sultan Qaboos Grand Mosque, a masterpiece of modern Islamic architecture, and be awed by its intricate designs and peaceful ambiance. Muscat isn't just about sights. It's a city that's been a crossroads of trade for centuries, connecting Arabia to India and East Africa. Giving it a unique mix of culture, cuisine, and history you'll feel everywhere you go. If you're starting your adventure right from Muscat International Airport or your hotel in the city, good news! Your first stop is practically next door. Travel time is basically zero, so you can jump straight into exploring. One of the must-see spots is the Sultan Qaboos Grand Mosque. And the best part? It's completely free to enter. From there, you can head over to the Royal Opera House, where ticket prices can range anywhere from about $8 up to $70 US, around 3 to 25 Omani Rials, depending on the show and where you want to sit. If you're into a bit of history, check out the Al-Jalali and Al-Mirani forts. Entrance fees are super affordable, roughly 2 to 5 US, 1 to 2 Omani Rials. For meals and transport around the city, expect to spend around 26 to 39 US per day per person, 10 to 15 Omani Rials, depending on how fancy you want to go. Overall, I'd say 1 to 2 days is the perfect amount of time to enjoy this part of Muscat without rushing. Next up is Nizwa, a city that feels like stepping back in time. Known as the Pearl of Islam, Nizwa was once the capital of Oman and remains the heart of its cultural heritage. Wander through the bustling Nizwa souk, where merchants sell everything from silver jewelry to spices. And you can even catch a glimpse of traditional Omani pottery being crafted by hand. The iconic Nizwa fort, with its massive circular tower, tells stories of centuries-old battles and offers panoramic views of the surrounding palm-filled valleys. Every corner of Nizwa whispers the history of Oman's past, making it a must-see for anyone wanting to connect with the soul of the country. If you're coming from Muscat, expect a smooth drive of about 2 to 2.5 hours to reach Nizwa, roughly 148 kilometers away. Once you arrive, one of the top highlights is Nizwa Fort. Entrance fees are pretty reasonable at around 5 US, 2 Omani Rials. Right next to it is the famous Nizwa Souk, which is completely free to explore. And if you plan to shop, most typical souvenirs range from about 5 to 20 US, 2 to 8 Omani Rials. For your meals and transportation throughout the trip, a daily budget of around 26 to 39 US per person, 10 to 15 Omani Rials, is a good estimate. Overall, Nizwa works perfectly as a half-day to full-day trip. And if you want to take it slow, staying overnight is a nice option too.
High up in the Al-Hajar Mountains lies Jebel Akhdar, the Green Mountain of Oman. This stunning highland is famous for its cool climate, terraced farms, and breathtaking mountain vistas. Wander among the rose and pomegranate terraces, and you'll discover villages where traditional Omani life continues much as it has for centuries. Whether you're hiking scenic trails or enjoying the sunset over deep canyons, Jebel Akhdar is a nature lover's paradise that feels worlds away from the city. From Muscat, the road to this stunning destination takes about 2 to 3 hours, roughly 225 kilometers. But the views along the way already set the mood for an unforgettable escape. Once you arrive, you'll find plenty of scenic viewpoints and hiking trails, all completely free to explore if you prefer to go at your own pace. For those who want a bit more structure, guided tours are available at around 52 US, 20 Omani Rials, per person for a half-day experience. Just like most trips in Oman, budgeting around 26 to 39 US dollars per person per day, 10 to 15 Omani Rials, for meals and transportation keeps things comfortable and hassle-free. To really soak in the beauty of the area, a full-day visit works well. But an overnight stay is even better if you want to relax, breathe in the mountain air, and enjoy the quiet that this place is known for. For a taste of the desert, head to Wahiba Sands, a golden sea of dunes stretching as far as the eye can see. Ride camels, try sandboarding, or simply marvel at the dunes during sunrise or sunset. Spend the night in a traditional Bedouin-style camp. Enjoy a bonfire under a starlit sky, and sip sweet Omani tea while listening to desert stories. Dawn brings a breathtaking sunrise over the rolling sand, a magical experience you won't forget. From Muscat, the journey to the desert takes around 2.5 to 3.5 hours, covering roughly 190 kilometers. And the moment the dunes come into view, you'll feel like you've entered another world. If you're up for adventure, desert activities like dune bashing typically cost 52 to 78 US dollars, 20 to 30 Omani Rials per person, and it's absolutely worth it for the adrenaline rush and the epic golden sand views. For a true desert experience, staying overnight at a camp is the way to go. Prices range from 35 to 104 US dollars, 14 to 40 Omani Rials per person, usually including dinner and breakfast, depending on the level of comfort you choose. From simple Bedouin-style tents to more luxurious setups. If your camp doesn't include meals and transport, plan for an additional 26 to 39 US dollars, 10 to 15 Omani Rials, per person per day. Whether you spend just one night or make it a full 2-day escape, the desert offers peace, silence, and some of the most unforgettable sunsets you'll ever see. Escape the heat and dive into the natural beauty of Wadi Shab. This spectacular canyon features crystal-clear pools, perfect for swimming, waterfalls, and hiking trails that lead you through lush landscapes. A boat ride across the wadi entrance is required, adding a sense of adventure to the experience. It's a refreshing day trip destination that blends adventure, nature, and a little bit of challenge for the active traveler. Just about a 2-hour drive from Muscat, roughly 153 to 179 kilometers, this spot is perfect for anyone craving nature, water, and a little adventure. Once you arrive, accessing the wadi or taking a short boat ride usually costs around 5 to 8 US dollars, 2 to 3 Omani Rials per person, making it an easy and affordable experience. If you're planning to spend the day exploring, swimming, or just relaxing by the turquoise water, budgeting around 26 to 39 US dollars, 10 to 15 Omani Rials per person for meals and transport is more than enough. Whether you make it a half-day stop or linger for a full day, this place feels like a refreshing escape from the city, peaceful, scenic, and absolutely worth the trip. Exploring Oman's top places is just the beginning. The country is also a paradise for food lovers. From traditional dishes to street snacks, Oman offers flavors that are as rich and diverse as its landscapes. And hey, if you're enjoying this so far, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment below about which place you'd love to visit. Your support really helps our channel grow. Alright, let's fuel up and jump into the top 5 must-try Omani foods. If there's one dish that screams Oman, it's Shuwa. This slow-cooked marinated lamb is traditionally buried in a sand oven and left to cook for 24 to 48 hours. The result? Tender, flavorful meat that melts in your mouth. Often served during festivals or special occasions, tasting Shuwa is like getting a bite of Omani heritage. If you're curious to try authentic Omani Shuwa, you'll find it served in many specialty restaurants and hotels across Muscat, Nizwa, and various towns throughout Oman. It's not the cheapest dish on the menu, usually ranging from 25 to 50 US dollars, 10 to 20 Omani Rials per person, depending on the restaurant and the cut of meat. But it's absolutely worth it for the experience alone. What makes Shuwa extra special is its history. This slow-cooked delicacy has been prepared in underground sand ovens for centuries, a tradition still lovingly practiced in rural Omani villages today. It's one of those dishes that connects you straight to the heart of Oman's culture with every bite. Majboos, or Kabsa, is Oman's take on a spiced rice feast. Cooked with meat, nuts, and raisins, this aromatic dish fills your senses with the flavors of Oman. It's served in homes and restaurants across the country, and is the perfect introduction to Omani spices for any traveler. If you want to sample Majboos, one of Oman's beloved traditional dishes, the best places to try it are local restaurants and traditional eateries in Muscat and Nizwa. It's very budget-friendly, typically costing around 5 to 15 US dollars, 2 to 6 Omani rials per person, though prices can vary depending on the location and ingredients. One of the fun things about Majboos is that every region in Oman adds its own twist, different spices, meats, and cooking styles. So each bite is a little unique, giving you a taste of local flavor wherever you go. Harees is a creamy, comforting wheat and meat porridge, slow-cooked to perfection. Traditionally enjoyed during Ramadan and festivals, it's hearty, filling, and a true taste of Omani hospitality. During Ramadan, one of the must-try dishes is widely served at hotels, restaurants, and local eateries across Oman. A typical serving costs around 4 to 5 US dollars, 1.5 to 2 Omani rials, though in more upscale restaurants, it can go up to 8 to 10 US dollars. What makes it so special is its history. The dish has roots in ancient Arabian cooking and remains a beloved favorite throughout the Gulf countries, making it a flavorful way to connect with local traditions during the holy month. No Omani meal is complete without halwa. This sweet, sticky dessert is flavored with rosewater, saffron, and nuts, creating a delicate and fragrant treat. Often enjoyed with traditional coffee, halwa is both a dessert and a cultural experience. If you have a sweet tooth, you can't miss Omani Halwa. The best places to try it are the bustling souks in Muscat, like Mutra Souk, as well as local confectioneries and hotels. A typical portion costs around 12 to 20 US dollars, 5 to 8 Omani rials, though prices can vary depending on quality and portion size. Fun fact, Omani Halwa is so cherished that it's often given as a gift to guests visiting a household, making it not just a treat for the taste buds, but also a meaningful part of Omani hospitality. Raqaq is Oman's ultra-thin, crispy flatbread, often served with honey or cheese. Perfect for a light snack or breakfast, it's one of those simple yet unforgettable Omani treats that locals swear by. For a light, crispy snack, try Raqaq, a traditional Omani flatbread. You'll find it at bakeries, traditional eateries, and street vendors in Muscat and Nizwa. It's super affordable, usually around 1 to 3 US dollars, 0.4 to 1 Omani rials, per piece, though prices can vary depending on the bakery or vendor. What makes Raqaq so unique is just how thin it is, while it's almost paper-like, giving you a fun and truly distinctive culinary experience with every bite. As you wander through the bustling streets of Muscat or Nizwa, you'll almost certainly be drawn by the irresistible aroma of Mishkak, Oman's very own barbecue skewers. These small chunks of marinated beef or chicken are grilled over charcoal until perfectly tender, smoky, and full of flavor. Often sold by street vendors or in souks, Mishkak is the perfect snack to grab on the go while exploring the city. Pair it with a spicy sauce or a piece of warm bread, and you'll taste one of Oman's most iconic street foods. If you're looking for a tasty street snack, Mishkak is a must-try. This Omani take on kebabs can be found in Mutra Souk in Muscat, Nizwa Souk, other local markets, and even from roadside vendors across the country. Prices are very reasonable, usually ranging from 1 to 5 US dollars, 200 baisa to 2 Omani rials per skewer, with some street stalls selling them for as little as 500 Omani baisa. Fun fact, Mishkak has been a beloved street snack for generations, perfectly showcasing how Oman's traditional flavors have been adapted into everyday life. All right, you've seen the places, tasted the food, and checked out the adventures. But here's something most travel videos don't mention. Timing matters. Oman has one of the most unique climates in the Middle East, and if you want that perfect 3 to 5 day trip, the best season to visit is October to March. During these months, Oman truly shines. The skies are clear and blue, temperatures hover around a comfortable 22 to 30 degrees Celsius, and you can do it all. Explore wadis, relax on beaches, hike in the mountains, or even venture into the desert. It's the ideal balance for sightseeing and adventure without feeling like you're melting under the sun. So when shouldn't you go to Oman, especially if you're on a tight budget or a short trip? Well, technically you can visit in the summer, but will you enjoy it? Probably not. From May to September, Oman turns seriously hot. And we're not just talking warm, we're talking humid, heavy heat that clings to you. In Muscat, temperatures can easily exceed 40 degrees Celsius. Dreaming of lounging on the beach? Think again. Sunsets are still beautiful, but they come with a side of sweat. If summer is your only option, aim for higher altitude spots like Jebel Akhdar, where it's much cooler. Otherwise, for a comfortable, enjoyable trip, especially if it's short, it's better to save Oman for the cooler months. Oman is a country rich in culture, and knowing the timing of certain holidays can really help plan your trip. Take Ramadan, for example. During the day, many restaurants may be closed, and the pace of life slows down significantly. But come nighttime, the streets come alive with amazing food and a calm, festive energy that's truly special. Then there are the Eid holidays and Oman's National Day on November 18th. These are massive celebrations with fireworks, colorful lights, and lively crowds. It's incredibly festive, but keep in mind that hotels and flights can get expensive very quickly during these periods. Quick takeaway. If you're planning a 3 to 5 day vacation in Oman, aim for October through March. Try to avoid major holidays if you're traveling on a budget. This way, you'll enjoy perfect weather, lower costs, and the best overall experience Oman has to offer. And that's a wrap on our Oman adventure. From the bustling streets of Muscat to the breathtaking mountains of Jebel Akhdar, the golden sands of Wahiba, and the refreshing waters of Wadi Shab, we hope this guide helps you plan your perfect 3 to 5 day vacation. Oman is full of surprises, and even in a short trip, there's so much to see, do, and taste. If you love this journey, stay tuned for our next adventure where we explore even more hidden gems around the world. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more travel guides and foodie adventures. And as always, let's enjoy life one adventure at a time.